What's up, my beautiful executive board? Welcome back to another episode of Movie Madness Marathon, guys. We are on episode 12 of 29, guys. But we're not going to waste any more time. Let's hop straight into the video. Let's go.
Yeah, in 2023, I identified as a rapper. Cut the chatter, it's not a factor who coming after. I plan to be the last one standing, total disaster. Cause everybody don't go up. It's like the raptor, see you trying to be ahead of the game. You moving backwards. I told you that there's levels of this. Climb the ladder. I'm bringing niggas down to the atoms. It never matter. Playing music, then I'm you in this.
Alright, you guys, so welcome back to episode 12 of Movie Madness Marathon, guys. Today we are talking about the truth behind the script. So this is another type presidential pointer episode. So fun fact, presidential pointer, right? On a set, the original script that the director writes is not always what is filmed. So basically what happens, remember when I told you guys in the previous episode that the second assistant director is in charge of the scheduling and other things. He's also in charge of scheduling what scenes are going to be done that day. To avoid continuity and other things, there's a script assistant up there. And while actors or actresses are up there doing their scenes and, you know, saying their lines, whatever like that, there's somebody actually reading the script behind them. And in between takes they go, hey, so-and-so, you were supposed to say this and you said this. Scripts can always change, but to prevent movies from having moments where you're like, wait a minute, that wasn't there, like that cup wasn't there before and now it's there. There's always a script director up there who's looking over the script and is like, okay, it's called a script supervisor. So guys, there's that. There's also now with the original script that the director writes and that's getting sold, or that people buy, whatever, so the film can be put in motion. On set, we would get an email like every now and again with different colored scripts. Like one would be white, one might be blue, one might be cherry, another one could be orange, another one could be green. Basically, it's the newest, most updated script that they have, because they have meetings with the actors and actresses, and of course they go over the lines and things beforehand. And the director's like, actually, I'm going to take this scene out and I want to do this instead. And then he sends it, and then the person in the office goes, okay guys, we're doing a new script. She fixes the script, sends it off. The second assistant director looks at it, picks out, okay, what scenes were we supposed to do today, puts them in motion, and everybody gets the call sheet with the scenes that we're doing, with the script and all of that up there, and we get rolling for the day. If your crew's moving at a good pace, then you're bound to get your whole script filmed in ample time, and then some. If you need some extra whatever you might need, you'll get whatever. So it's always important to make sure on a set that you're up to date with the newest and latest script, guys. I don't know how many scripts I have in my email still to this day. Also, guys, in a script, there are things called action lines. So when you see in movies like, like let's talk about Dahmer, for instance, in that show where he's just walking with the handcuffs or he's doing this and that, whatever. Those are action lines that are written in the script. So basically the actor or actress will read over it, they'll interpret, and the director will come and we'll do a practice run. So the director will physically put them in whatever position that aligns with the script and how he said. Actors don't like sometimes when people tell them how they should feel in the moment, what they should do in the moment. They prefer to just be like, let me embody this character and do it the way I feel it should be done. And action lines are pretty much like telling them like what should happen, but when it physically goes down, the director's the one that's putting that in place, exactly how they should walk, where they should sit, what the background extras are doing. Because when background extras are moving, actually that's the assistant director. And like when you see people like maybe walking through scenes or back there talking, of course we all know they're actually not saying anything. But when they're sitting back there and they might be talking or whatever, and then the assistant director might cue them and they might walk through just to make it look like a normal scene or whatever. There's numbers. So usually when you, of course there's the first scene, second scene, third scene, whatever, and different things. However, when you film, it's always out of order. So like we might start on scene 47 day one and you're like, I thought you went in order. And they're like, no, it just whatever we can film best. Like the sunrise is the best on Thursday. So when we do our morning scene, we're gonna film on Thursday. So filming is never in order. It's always different scenes filmed at different That's another thing you have to keep up with, because they put the scene numbers and the action things, whatever we're doing, in that call sheet I was telling you guys about. It tells you what actors you need for the day, what actresses you need, what departments are needed for that day, and of course what time craft services need to be there, because if we're working a night shift, then craft service needs to be there maybe at like midnight, depending on what time we're starting. So it's always important to know on your script, okay, where exactly are we today? And then you go back to the script, the most updated one, and you make sure you read so you're not off when it comes to actually going on set and you know, going into action with it. There's color codes on scripts. It's always filmed out of order. And you always have to pay attention to the call sheet, because it's telling you what scenes we're doing, why we're doing them, how we're doing them. But the only thing it won't tell you is how many times we're doing them. That is solely up to the director. And yes, multiple scenes are filmed in one day. It is not just like, okay, we're filming scene 1 this day, and then no. Multiple scenes are filmed every day, multiple takes. So you can imagine the wear and tear it takes on the crew and the cast. Now, if you're not subscribed, if you haven't hit that notification bell, if you aren't following me on Instagram, I'm not quite certain what you're doing. We're literally 18 days from the release of the movie. And as I always like to end it, guys, Jesus loves you. He wants a relationship with you. If you are alive today, that is another opportunity for you to get it right. So don't miss out on Jesus, because Jesus does not want to miss out on you. And as always, my beautiful, wonderful, amazing executive board, keep it executive. Peace.